Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. My name is Gidster, and I have a problem. My village is seeming quite dead. Like, it's a little bit okay. I have textured and, done some stuff, but overall, I feel like it really needs just a touch of life. So in this episode, I would like to just do some beautiful village upgrades, terraforming, everything. Just making this area look a lot better. Let me give you some examples of what I mean. When I started the area, I just kind of started this path and then just put some leaves around the farms. And there's nothing really in this area right here. There's no grass, no texture, no coarse dirt, nothing. So it's just kind of it feels kind of dead, right? From basically from this cart back to here, it's just boring. There's nothing really going on. And in this section, we start to get a little bit better, right? I put in this little stone here, put some coarse dirt, maybe even coarse dirt in the middle of the path, and just grass and stuff. Maybe I could use some more, some more flowers maybe on this side here, but even just this lantern. So this little section right here, looking pretty good, right? It's I think it could use a little bit more, but it's way better than the boring old path section over there. And then this little section is what I think is really good, right? This is the best that I've done so far. So I got stones here, got rock here, got my little lantern, grass, flower, grass, and I got snow piled up here, got a big boulder with coarse dirt around here. So this little section right here, I got more snow over here. So it really you're walking along, you're just seeing all this stuff, rocks, grass, trees, snow, all sorts of stuff in this area. And then it brings you along the corner to here. Also, I really like this. Well, this side is kind of trash, but what, too tall grass right in the middle of the thing? Why not? And just little stuff that you kind of see on the side, and it really draws your eyes, and you're just wow, oh, look at all this stuff that's happening. Here, dead. Nothing. There's nothing here. It looks trash. Again, here I done some. I think this area might need maybe something more, but I do like it. So I was kind of forgetting that I started in this area because there's snow. So I decided I was going to put in some more actual snow areas. I think I'm going for more of a spring vibe. So it's not a heavy snow, but maybe there's still some snow piled up in the area. But these paths are if you've ever walked in snow, it gets really muddy and gross. So maybe that's this area between the snow, and maybe most of the snow has melted. So it's that spring vibe where there's still snow on the ground, but it's not lots and lots of snow. Another area that's just not very alive is just this whole area right here. Basically the edge of this little mountain waterfall thing that I made to literally the water wheel. There's nothing happening in here. There's a few farms, there's some leaves, but look, it's just all just dirt and it's boring. The plan is to maybe create a dock, I think, in this area right here in front of these farms. It just reaches down to the dock, and that's why there's the path there. But from this part right here where it kind of starts to get a little bit higher and then go across, I think I want to create a cliff side right in this area. I had originally made it more of this white chalk stuff, but I figured this would be a good spot to stop, right? I mean, at what point would I stop? I don't want the cliffs to go forever. So yeah, I want to put something in this area that right along here, and maybe I will probably also extend it all the way along. That's the idea, is to extend a cliff all the way along right here. And that looks pretty cool, a little bit different than just the chalk cliffs. And yeah, just really want to bring this area alive today. Yeah, so let me put some of this together. I'm kind of excited. We'll see how this turns out, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. All right, so this is a little snippet, I feel of what it's gonna kind of look like all the way down. Lots of texture, lots of different blocks. It is all just grass up here, but I'm gonna be putting leaves and plants and stuff to kind of overhang maybe a little bit. And I'm using tons of textures here. I'm even using these mud bricks here because I feel it kind of just, I want to use it a little sparingly. I don't want to use it too much because you can see there's lines and it's supposed to be bricks, but as far as the color, it looks the color is really earthy and it looks a lot like dirt. So I really want to use that color because it looks great. And yeah, I wanted to put this little these moss along the bottom, and moss blocks and cobblestone, so the water is kind of breaking up the rocks. So and I found this little cave underneath here, and I figured instead of just building over it, I think I'm gonna build an opening here just because it'll be interesting. Why not? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna complete to at least till up here until the edge of the water wheel. and I'll be right back. Now this is just so much more interesting. There's just more going on, more to look at. It's great. I love it. Obviously this top section right here, I need to do that, and I think I might bring the snow to almost the edge, but I don't want to have too much of the snow or that white right on the edge because of these cliffs over here. So I'm not exactly sure what I do, but this is like essentially stage 1, right? So you know how I like showed you that path over there, and then the slightly upgraded path, and then the final one? I would say this is maybe like stage 1, maybe stage 1.5, I would say, because right now it's like there's lots of details down here, but up here there's nothing. So as soon as we bring all the life on the top, or whatever I'm gonna do on the top, it's gonna bring the whole thing together, and it's gonna look so much better.
A few moments later.
All right, I finished putting in a lot of this stuff, but before I kind of show you all, I got one other thing that I am gonna put in here that you guys might not like. But let me explain, okay? So like this tree, it's wool, and I used the glass blocks to kind of break up the wool so it's not so blocky. But this color is like the exact color of a blue spruce in real life. They really are this color. It's kind of crazy. Maybe slightly not as like bright, I guess, but they're really this color. So that's what this like tree is kind of supposed to be. It's supposed to be a blue spruce tree. And I guess it really stands out, but that's what they are. So I was like, I really wanted to see what it would look like if I try to kind of create a blue spruce in Minecraft. And I mean, it's a lot, I feel like, but I mean, I like it. The color is like correct. So I don't know. It's going to stay. Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe it won't, and I'll take it down. But I kind of like it. But it definitely is almost like fantasy, I think. It kind of almost takes the realism out. But like, you know, it looks like the real tree. What am I supposed to do, you know? But anyway, here's the rest of the cliff. I really like put lots and lots of different kinds of plants up here. Let me show you. I put sugarcane here. I got flowers, ferns, grass. Like I even put bamboo here, flowers. There's a whatever this is, the berry bush thing. And then yeah, just like tons of different like blocks and stuff, and just to really create like a really like lush area. I think like maybe like, you know, the water on it being on the side of the water, it would feed these plants, I suppose. So that's kind of why I did this. I even did these little patches of grass. I really like these too, actually. I did a little under the tree too, because it's just kind of, you know, it's like there's still snow, but you see there's the grass is like growing out of the snow. It's like the new, I don't know, it's like new growth, I guess. And I did this little area over here. I wish I had dead bushes, but I don't have any dead bushes. But yeah, I wanted to like create maybe just like a slight area where it's dying a little bit. So I put these moss roots in here, and then like I want to put like just a couple dead bushes just to like, you know, I don't know, maybe this area is just dead for some reason. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with the soil. But yeah, there's like, I'm gonna create a path along here. And I really want to build this whole island up. I want it to be like the same height as this, maybe even 1 block higher. And yeah, I'm going to create the same cliff on this side. And yeah, I just want an island in this area. So let me get to work. Okay, this place is, it's looking so good. I'm so glad that I spent the time to do this. I mean, same thing as this side, just, you know, a little bit of extended out. I haven't put any of the bushes or anything on top here, and I made this little rope bridge. I think it looks really cool. I wanted it to kind of like hang down a little bit here, and like you can cross this thing. It works great. I love it. It's kind of inspired by a lot of the bridges that Good Times with Scar does. And yeah, I mean, I've done these kind of rope bridges before, but this looks great. I love this area. I'm not exactly sure what I'm even gonna put up here on this island. I just I wanted to kind of elevate it because I thought it would look really cool. I mean, and I think it really does. It looks a lot better to have this kind of just cliff and this elevated area. Oh man, I think I've made like major progress on how this area looks right here. I mean, just take a glance at this. I feel like I kind of enjoy making really detailed areas. Like, I don't really like making that big areas like this as much as I like to just really detail a small area. And I think that's kind of what I've accomplished here. I really like it. Let me show you how I'm stopping all of this snow from actually accumulating like it does over here. You might have seen this tall thing go all the way up to build limit. So trapdoors don't actually spawn in on Bedrock. I think this is actually a bug currently, but they don't. Oh, I was expecting fall damage. I was still expecting fall damage. Yikes. But anyway, trapdoors don't spawn in at a certain distance on the Bedrock Edition, which sucks for things like these birds. Like, you see how their wings are just gone. It sucks. But for the purposes of this, I just have this giant thing of trapdoors where I've just, you know, just been placing trapdoors and covering the areas where it snows, and then it'll block the snow. So whenever it snows, it won't get snow on the ground. As you can see, there's like a line here, and that's from the edge of this. I went through a lot of different like ideas, and the only thing that really seemed to work is either trapdoors or glass blocks, honestly. I even looked at like light blocks, barrier blocks, like all sorts of stuff, and I think this just kind of, for now, seems to be the best option. I don't know what it's gonna be once those, if that bug gets fixed, like once those start spawning in at a distance, but I don't know. For now, it definitely, like as soon as you get to about there, you see, they just kind of, they're not even there. So you don't even see that it's up there. And yeah, it stops me from getting mad snow all over the place or having to have string everywhere, which I really didn't want. I don't mind string in some places, but I don't want a whole thing, just everything covered in string. But yeah, that's how I'm kind of stopping the snow from growing and, you know, piling up as it does in Bedrock. I think it does in Java too, but I don't know. How it just kind of piles up and then just keeps going and keeps going. I really think that the village upgrade is looking great. I mean, this place has really come alive, and I put on a lot of details in here, and it's just like, this is really what it was missing, I think. And I'm happy I did it, and I'm going to continue to do this in the areas, especially over here, where I need to put some more snow, and I'll just keep bringing that, that trapdoor ceiling. I'm going to keep bringing that all the way over, and eventually it's going to look really, really big. But as far as this area, if you guys have ideas, I wouldn't be opposed to hearing some ideas of what to put on here. I was thinking maybe like a statue or like maybe just even rocks or something. I'm not sure what to do on here, but it literally can be anything. I was almost thinking a lighthouse, but I might actually put a lighthouse on that island instead. I think that would be a better place to put a lighthouse. No giant detailed build today or anything like that, but I think there was a lot of progress made, and it kind of just, it really shows once you start to put these extra kind of just care into your world, I think. I think it just really starts to come alive once you start to see all of this stuff, like just the tiny details in your worlds. And I'm really glad that I did this today. It's not like it would seem like a massive thing, but it makes a lot of difference. But that is going to have to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will catch you in the next episode. And remember, stay spicy, boys.